Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you a short story, and the name of my story is Emptiness. This is my original story and a very short one. Well, let me begin my story. One day, an old lady, she was strolling around her 5-bedroom apartment. All the rooms were beautifully decorated and everything was nicely kept where it should be. No one was there to disturb anything. She just looked at each and every room and again came back to the drawing room where her husband was sitting and looking towards the garden. He was sitting on his lavishly couch. His eyes were fixed towards the garden, watching the children's game. When the lady came back, she saw that the tea she had served long back, it was still untouched. She then said, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you drink your tea?" He was absent-minded. But again, when she asked, he said, I have forgotten, I'll drink it. But she knew that he doesn't like neither the cold tea nor the reheating. So she brought another cup and came again. She knew very well exactly what he was thinking. Because 2-3 days before, their children had gone. They had gone to their workplaces. So they both felt very lonely. And when he was watching the children's game, that time the lady asked, "I never saw you such a long time watching the children's play. What's wrong with you?" And the old man said, "I'm really feeling very lonely. After the departure of my children, and particularly my grandchildren, I'm missing them too much." Then the lady said, "Look, after all, they are working somewhere. They have to go. So don't worry for that. They will come and we can enjoy again." The man said nothing, just kept quiet. Gradually the dinner time came and the man sat near the dining table also silently. Then this lady said, "Look, I can't tolerate all your silence. Speak something to me and share your grief at least. We can both have it." But the man said, "You know what? When the children were playing few days back, at that time I shouted, and the youngest one, he looked at me so strangely. He was so scared, and I couldn't think at that time that whatever it is, they are children, kids. And I shouted. That I feel very bad. And so many times they pulled me, 'Dadu, Dadu, come play with us.' And every time I was giving a clue, 'No, I have this work, that work.' And I didn't go to play with them. I played, but very little time. And the day they went, at that time, the youngest one came, hugged me, and wrapped his tiny hand around my neck and said, 'Dadu, I love you so much. I will miss you, Dadu. You will not get angry anymore, na?' Then I thought at that time, why did I shout at them while they were playing? That had so much great impact on his little mind that he asked me this question. I felt really bad. And now I am feeling that I did the greatest mistake not playing with my grandchildren that time. Now even if I want, I can't get them." Then his wife said, "Do you think that I don't feel lonely? Do you think that I don't have the same feeling? But we are helpless. Please bear it. We can't do anything because they are working somewhere else. They have to go to their workplace. What they can do here? And neither we can go and stay with them forever. You know that very well. So there is nothing to feel so bad. And as you know, uh, if you think so many odd things, they may not stay happily. So better don't think anything odd. Okay? Please. At least think that I'm still with you. We can spend time, and when time will come, they will come, or we can talk to them. The man said, I know everything, but still then, this house, I feel like a desert, as if no life is there, and we both are just like dummies. We are eating and we are doing everything, but really, I am missing my children too much. Then his wife nodded her head and said, this is life. We can't help it. And don't feel bad. Like us, thousands of parents are there, those who are spending their time lonely. We have to adjust. Please. At least be happy. We are still together. Thank you. It's a very short one. But since most of the time I heard this type of concept from old couples, I thought that I should say a short story regarding this. Thank you.